Hello, I'm Tons, and we are back doing this here review and play that's late as all hell on Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. You know, I just noticed the problem. I noticed the mistake that I made, and you might have noticed it long before I noticed it. But it would seem that for whatever reason, I selected Rogue. And it's not the biggest problem as far as destinies go, especially this early in the game. But dear God, I don't know how I missed that. I must have been treating it like I do the equipment and just equipping them as if to show you, but I didn't need to equip them, so I'm not sure why I did this. I have no idea whatsoever. Obviously, I wanted Brawler or Acolyte. I mean, I wanted Brawler, but if I had accidentally picked Acolyte, that still would be fine. Instead, I picked or I should say I equipped the one destiny that is the most useless to us. So, I noticed that when I was looking at the save, because it tells you that information before you load that save. So, I don't know. I don't know where my mind was at. I'm also going to apologize in advance for my voice, because it's going to fail me at some point. That's just going to happen. I'm going to junk all that. I don't know what shadow prisms are for, actually. One use creates a timed explosion that can attract the attention of surrounding enemies. So I'm guessing you would throw that for stealth purposes. So we're going to junk that too. Ah, that's what they should have had if I didn't see it. I may not have seen it, so they might have it, but if they don't have it, really there should be a junk all button. But yes, my voice is going to fail at some point. I'm going to be clearing my throat, etc., etc. I do apologize in advance. Again, I feel fine. Like, I do not feel miserable. I feel great. But whatever I have, it's in my lungs. It is not leaving. Fine leather boots. The Mon's key. Winter. Huh. Sigbert's journal, usable item. How is this usable? This journal is small and water stained, but its pages remain intact despite their wear and tear. Let's read the journal. The Journal of Sigbert Salworth. Summer, day 6, daybreak. Nothing today. My journey is young and the forest remains fairly hospitable to outsiders. Ignoring the warnings was a wise decision. There are no rivals. The search for Amon's keys belongs to me, and me alone. It is only a matter of time. The statues of Amon litter the forest, taunting me. If I can just secure the keys, I will be able to open them and partake of their treasures soon. Summer, day 13, dusk. Arderith is as beautiful as I have always heard, especially the perilous lands north of St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I was almost struck down by a sprite. That is, until a brave villager from Gorhart arrived on the scene to act as my savior. He introduced himself as Ognar Odgray. Such an odd name. It could only belong to a Varani. Summer, day 67, daybreak. I visited the House of Ballad's grounds today. All of my adult life has been spent learning about these legendary figures, so even a slight glimpse was worth the trip. I'm beginning to believe that one of Amun's keys lies behind its high walls. If my scholarly work has been done correctly, the location of the keys will soon be known to me. Summer, day 83, dusk. I've done it, at long last, after years searching in the annals of Edessa and scouring the Fey lands. I have secured one of the 5 fabled keys of Amun. Now, only if I could find the other 4. So we'll take that. I guess it's considered usable because it can be read. But I could have sworn there were items like pages that couldn't be read that were also considered usable. So I don't know.
These are Red Legion.
Camden Wolflack. Death Notice, Camden Wolflack, usable item. This official document is meant to inform family members that Camden Wolflack of the Alfar army has died in the line of duty. Dear Miss Wolflack, we regret to inform you that your husband, Camden Wolflack, was killed in battle while serving on the walls of Melson Shear. Sincerely, General Thayle, Alfar Army. Alright. So we'll be taking that. Maybe this person was a messenger of some kind? I don't know. I vaguely remember talking to someone with that surname. Only vaguely. Or we might have explored every place we can explore. Oh wait, no. Because I was about to say, we might have gone everywhere we can go without doing a quest. Actually, I think we have. So at long last, I think it's time we get some questing done. Because I know that's what many of you were waiting for, and I understand. But this is what we do. We just explore, man. We just get to exploring, explorating. I set the waypoint there. Actually, let's... Yeah, we know what a quest log is. Did we get the right one? No? Damn. Alright, what's it say? Locate Brother Egan. I wasn't paying attention. Leave me alone. I'm pretty sure we actually found them a while ago, but we were trying our damnedest to avoid, like, everything. We're trying to avoid all the quests, because that's what we do. We go explorating, and we look to take out all the baddies. All the enemies. Which I'm not sure. I mean, we don't see red, so... Wait, what's this? We might have another place to explore. But... Wait a minute, have we been here before? I cannot remember. Yes, we have. Because I remember this guy. And we were like, nope.
Hello.
Hey, you're Brother Egan. Wait, what the hell's going on right now? Like, wait a second. So locate Brother Egan. I was supposed to be over here. Okay.
Yes? Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious.
What are you talking about?
I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave home, but I want so much more. It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus? No? And those were the good ones.
Casmaran's not bad. It just sounds goofy because, you know, he's goofy looking.
Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty. Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind.
Sounds like there's doubt in his mind.
Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finna and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes.
Who the hell are Fina and Arbos?
They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have failed, including them. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom of the Fae. Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
See, that's why Casmaran the Eternal sounds goofy. Because this guy is a goofball.
They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really is. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me.
Oh boy. You'll die without me.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go.
And tell me more of this relic.
It is called the Selkie Veil, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. Finna says it belongs to the Fae, but was stolen.
Selkie Veil.
I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposedly crafted by a Thayle mage named Armen the Clever. Armen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though. Local legend says that the great Thayle mage Armen the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Veil.
I wonder if the key...
See you later.
I wonder if a key is in here. Because I believe, and yes, it's true, my memory is really bad. Like, to be honest with you. So I could be wrong, but I could have sworn that was the name of the person who hid keys, I guess. Like, there's 4 more keys left. I want to say the person's name was Amon. So I wonder if it's the same person. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That could have gone better. Should be a hidden... And yes, my navigational skills are still terrible. It should be like right here. There it is. Junk. Wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna junk it. And by the way, before I loaded this, or I should say before I saved, I did look into buying a backpack. It was way too expensive for my blood. Whoa! There's obviously a pattern here. Oh, okay, so where it's illuminated, there's a trap. You can actually see the trap down there. But I was having my piece of candy moment, because I see shiny and I run towards it. Oh, well, that was unexpected. Say we would be doing way more damage. Ah, see? Amon's Key Autumn. Haha! We were right, my friends. Junk, junk. Wait. Okay. Oh, let's... Oops. Like, I keep confusing the darker to mean an area that was not explored, and that is just not what that means. Like, at all. Man, I really miss this game now. I like it. And one of the things about the progression in this game, and I don't know if developers talk to themselves. I don't know, like, if this was one of their points when they were making it. But one of the things I talked about was, say, Greedfall. Was how you want good progression in the game. And I know that sounds obvious, but it almost never happens. You want solid, consistent progression, in my opinion. Like, that's what you want. And what happens in most games is that they start you off abnormally weak, or I should say nonsensically weak. So you often start with practically nothing. And as my best friend pointed out at some point, because he was pretty much the one that opened my eyes. Because before it was like, that's just how it was. You don't think much about it. But he's like, how is it you're starting as this adult and you have like nothing, right? You have like no skills. It kind of reminds me of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And of course people were like, but you're nobody, you're the son of a blacksmith. And it was like, yeah, but he has nothing. Alright, what has he been doing for the past 7 years? Because in the environment, you know, the atmosphere, I mean, people started taking up a trade probably around like 11 years old or so. Henry's 18. He has no discernible skills. None. And that makes that it's nonsense, okay? But at least they tried to give an explanation. It just doesn't hold up under any scrutiny. But for me, but when you're looking at other games, it's so much worse, right? You'll start as a knight or a warrior or something. Oh wait, see those traps? Looks like there's 3 of them. I'm gonna activate all of them. Oops! Oh boy! There's 4 of them. I did that on purpose so that you could see the effects. No, that's not what happened at all. Like, I miscalculated how many there were. That's what happened. Ah, biscuits. Like, I'm just gonna tell you. No, it's not intentional. I really screwed up there. Yeah, I'd say we thoroughly explored this area. Saw everything we could. Oh, no. Nope. We gotta go back to those pile of rocks. We also forgot this. Wow, they had an iron longsword. But yeah, you start off kind of like a hero or whatever. And yet it seemed like you had nothing. And it didn't. That's just nonsense. Like, what have we been doing all this time? And sometimes, you know, they don't even seem like they're 18. Right? They seem like they're well into adulthood. Oh, yeah, we're equipping this. This is happening. And it's like, well, what the hell have we been doing? Why does he have nothing? And we kind of experienced that with Greedfall, actually. We actually experienced it with Greedfall. Because I was just like, how is it that Hava has nothing and she's royalty? And she's been training with a mercenary and she had nothing. She basically had nothing. with Kingdoms of Amalur, they did it's almost like they did exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Because I was just like, you want to start the player in a manner that allows them to feel strong, feel competent, but not overpowered, not too powerful. Like, you want them to be able to do cool things from the very beginning, and yet there's more cool things they're going to be able to do to come. And Kingdoms of Amalur nails it, because right off the bat, like very early on, I mean, you can do cool things and chain things and make it flow right, and it's so cool how you can do that, and this is how the game starts, you know, and it only gets better. And I wish developers would learn from other games, because it seems like they really just don't. And it's like, no, learn, you fools. Learn, you fools, learn, I say. See, this is where we found him, I think. The first time we just didn't talk to him there, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's go back to this fool Casmaran the Great, or whatever. Alright, no, that's not where we found him the first time. Where did we find this guy? Because I could have sworn we found him outside the cave. And now, there's a cave, we can't get to it. Alright, let's try something. Let's go back. But yeah, I have to say, like, the backpack, that thing was like 7,500 coins. And while we will, like every game, end up being flush like Scrooge McDuck, right now we are broke as a joke. So, no, I'm not going to spend 7,500 coin just so we can add a measly 10 to our weight capacity. Not happening. That just seems like a poor use of money. So this is the same cave. Oh. Okay.
Come.
You know, I wonder if we ditched this guy by accident. Like, he was supposed to come with us, maybe? That could have made things more interesting. Oh, boy. The traps are back. Thanks, Casmaran, you jerk. Casmaran. For some reason, it makes me think of Zatarans. The rice commercial. Zatarans. Like Casmaran. But yes, Kingdoms of Amalur nails it. And I wish other developers had learned from the game, not the decision making, because that was terrible. Like, I don't know we're gonna get Kingdoms of Amalur 2. But I really hope we do, and I really hope they build off the things they did right and improve the things that they didn't get right on here. Because as we know,
Let's go.
sequels are not automatically better. It is rare for a sequel, in my opinion, to be better in every single way than his predecessor.
Casperman will soon be rewarded. Arbos and Finner will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far.
Is there anything else we can ask him?
Finner and Arbos made their camp in the old Fey ruins north of the village, near my camp. See you later.
Yeah, that's them right there, actually.
No, you. What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
Your feeling is right. Because you are not a Fey. What is your business with Brother Egan?
A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you.
Who are you?
Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, Fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious.
You're not Fey.
Obviously. Anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fey would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
Your idea of rightfully and mine are quite different. And what if I wish to keep it?
Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we have much invested in this deception. Blood, gold, not to mention the hours wasted on Egan. We may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize, and now we mean to have it.
Yeah, Egan is like right there. He has nothing to say. Well, we knew how this was gonna go. Like, as soon as these options popped up. Come and take it.
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. We came for the veil, and the veil we will have. Come, Arbos, let us negotiate. Let's hope...
Not sure what I shot at. Oh, we must be out of magic. I wonder if he can die. Let's not find out. And just handle this.
Bye then.
I guess we should have talked to him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, trying to talk to you. Following in this game is obviously easier. Like, you know how in most games, you try to follow someone, you gotta keep doing this and you keep passing them and nonsense like that. Not in this one. They figured out, hey, if we want the player to follow someone, they should stay ahead of them. It's a minor thing, but it matters to me.
Come, on to St. Odwig's. Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, magic, power. Although all of those things are quite frightening.
They are.
Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in days. Goodbye now.
I know. It's a habit. It was sparkling there. Couldn't resist.
Good day, great Mitharu. Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Mitharu didn't return him. I did.
It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us. Of course, you had a hand in that miracle as well. The authority works in many ways.
Well, the authority
We shall prevail.
does not work in mysterious ways. And this isn't necessarily what I would believe. It's just in this setting, and with Thayle's background, Thayle's like, no, I did it. It was me.
Never surrender.
It is kind of funny, or not funny, but I do like how without detect hidden,
Today is the day.
you do not find that stuff. It makes it to where detect. Oh, biscuits! Damn it! Why did they make it to where you could hurt those birds? Why? I know they're like, no one would care, but I care. I don't like hurting the birds, man. Don't make me do it. Would you put up these smashing crates?
Come in. Care to part with some gold?
No. What about you? Would you care to part with some gold? Oh yeah, we can sell that song. Let's look at the Selkie Veil. We're not going to wear it, but if we were a mage, this looks like a really good item for a mage. We're not, so we're going to go ahead and sell it, but as you can see, in case it wasn't obvious before, a lot of gear, they have requirements. So we would not even meet the requirements for that. Games and her potions. I do not really use potions in games. Healing potions, sure, but most of the time, I gotta say, I just don't use them. I generally do not use potions. So, like, potions that increase your resistance to certain things. Wait, what's that say? Okay, I was about to say 2%. And it's like, I probably could or should.
Come see me again.
But even on higher difficulties, I'll usually avoid using potions. And it's mainly laziness at work. I just don't feel like it. I do not feel like using potions. Like, that's all it is. And that's including with some quick menus. It's like, here's your quick menu. You would think, oh, just equip it in a quick slot. But I don't know. I think it's between laziness and just me not... Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. There was a quest nearby. But yes, I feel like it's a combination of laziness, but also that I just don't think about them. Hardly at all. Like, I often don't even think about the abilities I have. Like, sometimes I'll forget to do certain things. And maybe that's age. I don't know, but... How the hell did we miss this thing? We did miss this, didn't we? Oh, no. Okay, good. What's weird is we're in Odoroth, right? Huh. But I feel like we're missing some stones, some phase stones. I don't know. Let's just go in here. Try to save Nanne's apprentice. What is this place? I might have to throw a point or two into alchemy. I'm tired of just killing the flowers. Because I feel like that's all we do. We kill them for no reason. Who's this dude? Hey, it's Karth.
What you doing down here?
What are you doing down here?
Is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi. So, are you foolish or just stupid?
The Arathi.
Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago, leaving ruins such as this as a testament to their glory. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. One can always hope.
Did he just lie to us and then admit that he lied and explain why he did it, all practically in the same breath? Is that what just happened?
I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life is as part of the Red Legion.
Oh, well, that's okay. Well, in case you didn't remember, we came here to rescue him from the Red Legion, but it seems he's actually going to try to join them.
She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. She sees what she wants to see. I am her dutiful apprentice, and she is the wise mentor. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself.
Damn.
They're very careful about whom they allow into their ranks, and they were resistant about my membership at first. At least until I told them about Nanne. Her discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir, could even decide this misbegotten war. Still, that is no concern of mine. I simply want to be one of the Red.
It won't be a concern of yours if this game lets me kill you.
Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanne always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanne. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Don't be. Oh. Oh, wow. Alright, I can block. See what I mean? Like, I forget that I can do certain things. Alright, that's enough of you. Yeah, not this time, Karth. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. That detect hidden sometimes allows you to loot more gold. Alright. So Karth is dead. It was almost us that died. Part of it because I forgot that I could block. They also took us by surprise. Oh, biscuits. Yeah, trash. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. I kinda probably should have practiced fighting off camera. Because I am not fighting to my optimum efficiency. I mean, we did better there. It was just, I feel like that fight with Karth should have went better than it did. And that's very much on me. I take full responsibility. Anything? Anything? Yeah, nothing. What a waste of space. But I would, even playing right now, I could beat this game like tomorrow or something like that. If they came out with my version of this game, like they did a Well of Souls edition before doing a sequel, I would buy that, like right away. It's one of the few games that I would buy immediately. It's one of the very few games where that is the case for me. I absolutely would do it.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
I wonder how they chose what messages to put in the stones. Like, I don't know. I seriously have no idea. Because sometimes they seem relevant, other times, I don't know. I don't get what they were going for at times. I think we're going to switch. We're going to temporarily switch our secondary weapon to the flame. Huh. You know, this might be a medium weapon, a medium range weapon as well. I can't really tell right now. But I guess we'll find out. Now, for, say, the Well of Souls edition, a remake, I would keep the art style, but I would definitely improve the textures. See what I mean? Like, that might be shorter range than I thought. Alright, let's see. This is much stronger. And it's not like the set bonus is that good. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do this. We're probably going to do this. Let's look at ourselves. Oh, thought I equipped it. I guess not. Let's take a look. Yeah, no. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a good while. Oh wow, yeah, truth is gonna be staying for a while. Or at least that's what it's looking like. Almost left without getting another hidden chest here. That was lean. But here's the other thing that I like. It really, I don't know how much they thought things through, but a lot of things seem as though they were thought through. And one of the things is how if you have detect hidden, there's things you can find. If you don't have detect hidden, you won't find those things. But it's like, I still feel like they balanced it just right to where you don't feel like they're punishing you for not having detect hidden, but they are making it beneficial to have detect hidden. Like it's like they balanced it just right. Because, and that is nothing to overlook. Because balancing things like that, it is very, very difficult to do that. It's extremely difficult. Oh, boo. I wanted to go that way. But that's extremely difficult. Most games do not get this right. They don't get these aspects correct. Even in games that are great, even in games that I love, many of them do not get it right. The Spider-Man PS4, they got it right. They admittedly got it right. It's like when you first start playing, you feel like Spider-Man. You do. You absolutely feel like Spider-Man, but there's more good stuff to come, you know? So I did a good job with that. But it just seems like more often than not, it's like Skyrim, I did not feel cool starting out. Hell, to be honest, without mods, I don't know if I ever felt cool in Skyrim, like, because Skyrim just felt like more of the same. The progression in Skyrim just felt bad. Felt bland. Ah, biscuits. I lost that pick and I didn't have to. I'm not sure what just happened. Like, not at all. Is that an ingredient? Oh, we leveled. Okay. I was like, we're glowing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, we have one alchemy. Holy crap. Can you imagine trying to loot the plants with no alchemy? Oh my goodness. Still not sure, because maybe we'll take some alchemy. But the thing is, we don't make potions. Thayle's not a potion maker. And that's how I am usually, admittedly. Like I said, I generally am pretty bland myself. I'll make the same decisions. Thayle's not an alchemist. I mean, we're not going to use it yet, but we are eventually going to need sage crafting and blacksmithing. But the thing about that is, mind you, blacksmithing is good because when we use repair kits, that is very helpful. Whereas sage crafting seems to only matter when you're crafting gems. We could increase persuasion, but even though usually that is what I would do, thinking about Thayle, I don't know if I consider him a persuasive type of being. I'm thinking detect hidden again. Increases the amount of gold you find. You can disarm traps. That seems very useful. Secret doors are displayed. I really want secret doors now. So we're probably going to keep throwing points into this. So there's that. Alright, let's see. Brutal weaponry. And finally we get what we are very much after. The compensator stuff. We're probably just going to throw that in here. Even though we're going to throw points into chakrams next. We're going to confirm that. We're still not quite there. One more level and we will be. There we go. Now all is right in the world. This means we should be able to lay people out. But we're going to listen to this lore stone. The Stone of Autumn. And then we're going to end it right here. We're going to end this part after this.
These walls are grown, are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that, but the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Okay. And on that judgmental note, hold on, I see a piece of candy here. May as well. That was hardly anything. Anyway, thank you again for being part of this. Until next time, take care.